Hugging at the workplace.
Greeting your coworkers. Day to
all right,
day.
let's do greeting your coworkers and then greeting your customers. Yeah. Two separate categories.
Because when you come to work, you see people that you love and care about, and some that you don't and you hate, but you don't really hug somebody at work. Unless it's been like
a coworker
at work.
Unless it's been
months or something, or
2 weeks since you've worked with them,
or they've had some kind of like something's gone wrong in their life. Sure. You give them a hug.
Yeah. So at maximum, fist bump.
Yeah. Fist bump or just what's up.
Okay. I mean, what do you do when you pick the car up?
Yeah.
Do you fist bump Ron or hug him?
No, nothing.
Just fist bump the bumper.
A slight acknowledgement.
Barely
a curt nod.
I'm here. Yeah, okay. I'm here.
Okay, so you're working, and a customer comes in. If it's a regular that's there more than twice a week, barely a hello.
A hello. Yeah.
Not even a fist bump necessarily.
Yeah. Maybe
unless you really like them.
Yeah. And it depends on how busy you are too.
Depends on how busy you are. You have a person come in that you haven't seen in over a week or so, and they came particularly to see you. Hug status.
You can make some time for a hug.
Yes.
You don't have to hug immediately, but you got to find. You'll find some time for. If I don't see regulars twice a week, I see them like once every month or a half. So then there's the hug.
Sure. So they have to fall within a timeline for me. So if I see all right, perfect example, Tony and Trevor, they're a couple that I married a couple years ago. And they come in like once a month-ish, sometimes more, but I only see them probably once a month. And they have this really great timing where I've just changed my shirt during the summer, where I don't feel bashful about giving someone a hug because I'm not squeegeeing onto them. They just walk in at the perfect time almost every time, so I'll go give them a hug.
In the parking lot with a single binocular, like watching and waiting.
How dry is he? Okay, just change the shirt. Go. But that dynamic changes if I haven't seen someone in a long time, and I still want to hug them even though I'm like, hey, we can shoulder tap.
And sometimes it's easier to hug goodbye than it is hello, because you just gotten there.
If they come in during the rush,
yeah,
and leave when it's slow, that's hug time.
That is hug time, correct. See, and sometimes it's easier to hug bye because you can hang out for a minute when you're leaving, and then say bye.
But do you ever feel? And
my people are sitting down.
Yeah.
I might lean over and give you a hug, or maybe it's just a little shoulder.
The Christian side hug if they're sitting down.
You can leave some room for the Holy Ghost, yeah.
You got to. And it's easier. Man, Kelly is just cringing over there.
Yeah. Well, Kelly, you're in a cab. I'm not going to lean over and hug. Next time I ride in your cab, I will, but not normally.
I might gently place my hand on a thigh with Kelly.
Yeah, he's driving. No, be careful.
Or maybe I'll put it on the knee first. Well, I'm respectful.
There's another dynamic, too. There's some people that
it's always awkward. The whole thing's just awkward.
We hug all the time.
Yeah, it could not you.
But we hug Bible. We hug hello.
It's natural.
I hadn't seen Kelly in 3 weeks.
That's true.
Yeah. I didn't know hug hello, but hug goodbye for some big league chew.
It's fine.
But there's also another dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay, for something like Paxton, sometimes people are sweaty and you don't I want to give them a hug because they're sweaty as hell, or they wear a certain kind of perfume or cologne or something. Then you're like, oh yeah, it's Jimmy. And he's always wearing 18 jugs of patchouli, or there's
Dracar Noir
old Ron
Dave.
living back in his olden days wearing too much Tommy cologne, or for some reason people that are wearing Aqua de Gio are like, so this bottle has 3 uses, right? It's got 3 uses out of the whole bottle, and then
is this a single serving? Okay.
They spray everywhere. Then they spray and walk through it. They back into it. They put it on their feet. Yeah, it's everywhere.
I forgot who it was, and I can't tell them their name because I forgot. But she goes. Motherfucker came over to me and tried to side hug me with that armpit of his. And I did it a month ago, and I'll never do it again. She was like, it took two laundries to get that
I love
off
some
of
of the guys in the kitchen hug poos. I don't see him for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, if I'm wearing black, I'm like, look, I'm not getting the dough hug.
Yeah.
I don't want the dough on me.
Oh, whenever I walk through the kitchen, they love I know they do it on purpose. They'll just clamp down some dough, and a poof of flour comes up, and it's like eyeballs,
like LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James.
Yeah. And then what they don't realize is there's evidence of sexual harassment because I'll see girls walking out of the kitchen with a hand on their ass. It looks like the right hand and Peaky Blinders or something like that.
Hey, you had to do some research on the tape measure out. You're like, all right. You tell me how hard they grabbed.
That's a small hand. It was the left hand.
Yeah.
On the right cheek.
Oh, that's Jack. Jack's
maneuver. Yeah, that's a maneuver there.
Sometimes you just got to avoid the hug. Sometimes you want to give the hug.
Right.
And be aware, guys, sometimes girls don't want to hug you. Don't ever say, where's my hug? Because that is the most cuck bullshit in the world. Don't get, where's my hug?
You just said that, and
It does. It's like,
it
hey.
elicited this. Where's my
Because like
hug?
I'm a hugger, but some people like if I see somebody I hadn't seen one that's a female and they're like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm not like, all right, what are we doing here? Like, if you want to hug, I'll hug. I like to hug.
You can. All right.
I'll turn down the handshake for the hug for a lot of people. I'm like, hey, I'd rather hug you.
I'll slap it out of there.
Well, some people I want to hug them instead of shaking their hand because their hands are a little questionable.